Being a diabetic for more than 30 years, you might think I would have looked at the American Diabetes Association website, but I'm telling you, I have not. You might have thought I would have used their website as a reference. Nope. Okay, then you might have thought that after having type 2 diabetes for more than 30 years, almost dying several times because of type 2 diabetes complications, I would have used their diet plan. Well, that's still a big fat no. Why? Well, my doctor from 30 years ago recommended that I look at the American Diabetes Association's diet plan. And so today, I guess after more than 30 years, I am actually going to review the American Diabetes Association website and see what I have been missing. So, there it says they have been in existence since 1940. Wow, that's pretty good. And here is their mission statement. Now, every good corporation and nonprofit needs a good mission statement, so here it is. The American Diabetes Association is leading the fight against the deadly consequences of diabetes and fighting for those affected by diabetes. The American Diabetes Association funds research to prevent, cure, and manage diabetes, delivers services to hundreds of communities, provides objective and credible information, and gives voice to those denied their rights because of diabetes. Founded in 1940, our mission is to prevent and cure diabetes and to improve the lives of people affected by diabetes. Wow, that sounds really great. Who could fault anybody, any nonprofit organization that with that great of a mission statement like that? That's great. Their donations and funding, though, have gone way down the past couple of years. Of course, I guess if you call a revenue of $138,165,721 as of 2021 estimates going down, that's not quite what I would call a tight budget. They do have expenses of $81,812,695 as of 2021 estimates that would definitely put anybody on a belt tightening budget crunch. But the old Charles Henderson, the CEO, his salary is an estimated $1.1 million a year. Now, I am sure, as most CEOs of 501(c) charities, I'm sure his salary is well earned. I have no doubt. But when you have an estimated 122 million Americans suffering from diabetes, the question of the hour is, what has, since 1940, the American Diabetes Association, what have they really done to assist diabetics? I've been diabetic for 30 years, and I've neither seen nor heard of them. I've heard of them vaguely in the background, but I'm sure I'm just an uninformed diabetic. I know I'm an uninformed type 2 diabetic. I'm uninformed and uneducated as to the contribution the American Diabetes Association is making. Now, I have neither seen nor heard of any in the many times I've gone to the hospital. I have almost died several times from diabetes complications. I haven't seen or heard of the American Diabetes Association in the countless doctor's visits. No reference whatsoever has been made in the doctor's office or in the outer waiting room to the American Diabetes Association. So now I want to look at their suggested diet plan. I mean, I might as well, after 30 years of being ignorant to this, I might as well take a look at it. Now, I am not a doctor. And in fact, I have no medical training or education at all. None. I also am not a registered dietitian. No, sirree, Bob. I am just a guy who has, by the grace of God, Heavenly Father above, lived more than 30 years with type 2 diabetes. I've had serious complications, and here I am today. And I know when I eat the standard American diet, or SAD, loaded with carbohydrates, I've had to have, at my worst, 5 injections of insulin a day. 5. 2 in the morning, 1 at noon, and 2 at night. And several oral pill medications, diabetic medications as well for blood sugars. And often during those times, my blood sugar was still during the day in the 200 to 300 range, with mornings being 120 to 150 range. The only eating plan that has ever kept my blood sugars in the so-called normal 80 to 120 range has been a keto carnivore low carbohydrate diet, below 40 carbs a day. Now, the American Diabetes Association, their diet recommendations are of a moderate carbohydrate diet with 45% of carbohydrates per day coming from the foods you eat. Wow. All I can say is wow. That sounds like a lot of carbohydrates to me. Now, again, I am not a medical doctor or a registered dietitian, so I'm just an uneducated diabetic, okay? So take a look and see for yourself. I have had serious issues in my lifetime eating that many carbs. I really have. But if the American Diabetes Association doctors and dietitians recommend that, and you try what the American Diabetes Association recommends, and it works for you, great. I mean, okay, great. Now, it doesn't work for me. It never has. I've tried counting carbs. I've tried weighing and measuring. I've tried all kinds of traditional weight maintenance, and it's never worked. I've been as high as 350, 375 pounds at my worst, and I'm about more than 100 pounds under that now. I slowly have been lowering my medicines down that I am injecting. I'm actually at a very, very bare minimum injections and oral medications, and I'm losing weight and I'm feeling really great. And I'm hoping to be off of my medications and still maintaining excellent blood sugars, which I've already been doing, and with my doctor's care, my personal medical doctor's care, I have been lowering down my medications, and I'm, like I said, I'm feeling great, and I'm eating as much as I want to eat. I am full, and yet my blood sugars are 100% normal. They're in the 80 to 115 range every day. I have tested my blood sugars 6, 8, 10 times a day. My fingers get really sore too. The American Diabetes Association has their website, and if you see value in it, go there. If you want to leave a comment as to your type 2 diabetes experience, I will read every one of them. I am genuinely care about you. And if you could please like and subscribe. If you got any value out of this video, that would be great. Thank you so much. Have a great day.